Hello and welcome back to another day of A Course in Miracles journey. This is lesson 6, January 6, 2024, and the time is actually later in the day than I normally get started. And I'm just now getting out of my car. The funny part is around like 1:23 I came here and I was ready to go get set up when I didn't know where my book was for the Course in Miracles. So let me show you where I found it. I actually went home and it wasn't there, and then I opened up the back of my trunk and there it is. The very book I was looking for. And as you can see, it's coming out backwards again. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get situated and then we'll get right into today's lesson. Well, perhaps you'd like to enjoy a little bit of this park as I go to get set up. So we'll just walk together. Okay, we are situated now, and I'd like to say, I had so many thoughts going through my head whenever I'm driving around. It seems like that's when I usually get all my downloads or things that come through. Like the universe sends us guides to help us along the way in life. Regardless of whether it's on the internet or in person. And I remember one time going into nature at the nature preserve and finding this little stone. Sometimes people will paint stones and they'll leave them for someone else to find. Well, this one said, "A lamp unto my feet." So that means we are guided. And if you did lesson 5 with me yesterday, I did have a little bit of trouble processing that after I filmed the video. I actually kind of understood it a little bit better. So right before we get into lesson 6, let me go back to lesson 5, and then we're just gonna do like a quick recap of lesson 5. And if you haven't done lesson 5, you can find a video of lesson 5. And I created a playlist for all the A Course in Miracle videos. It's going to be under my YouTube channel, of course, Chronicles of a Collective Soul, but the playlist is called A Course in Miracles Journey 2024. And that's where I'm going to group all the videos. So, what made something click to me when I was reading "I am never upset for the reason I think," and then it talks about if we're having trouble with the exercise and being indiscriminate about what we apply the ideas to. It says, "There are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. So the examples they used were when using the idea for today for a specific perceived cause of any upset form. So we're picking out the upset form and then we're putting it in there, like what caught my attention was in number 7, where it said, after we've searched our mind, when we apply the idea for today, using the name of both the source of the upset as we see it, perceive it from our perspective, and the feeling that we get as we experience it. And I came up with one. So we place the form in there, the upset, and then the emotion experienced by the upset would be, and then there's all kinds of emotions like fear, worry, depression, anxiety, anger, hatred, jealousy. We would, one of the ones that I used in a comment, I forgot a word though, a typo, because I didn't read through my comment before posting it. I am not worried about doing A Course in Miracles for the reasons I think. I am not afraid of doing A Course in Miracles for the reasons I think. So that made sense. You pick the upset and then the emotion associated with that upset, and then use those sentences. Okay, so we have gone ahead and done a recap on lesson 5, and I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want to post this video as a separate video or put lesson 6 in this video. I say, yeah, maybe it would be best to go ahead and post lesson 6 in this video and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the page over to lesson 6. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to read the statement, and then I'm going to pause the video, read over the instructions, and then come back and apply it. I am upset because I see something that is not there. I am upset because I see something that is not there. Okay, I have read over the instructions, and now I'm going to go ahead and read it. Because I'm trying to paraphrase it as much as possible. The only thing is that paraphrasing the book gives it a different meaning, sort of. So that's wonderful once you get the book too. But it's also great that we can be here and discuss what we're learning as we're learning it together, and this is the undoing process. All right, so it says number 1, these exercises are similar to the previous ones, and again, it's necessary for us to name both the form of the upset, and a form of an upset could be is the anger, fear, worry, depression, and so on, guilt, and to perceive and the perceived source very specifically for any application of the idea. They give us an example. It says, I am angry at blank because I see something that is not there. I am worried about blank because I see something that is not there. So the first part is the emotion, and then the second part is how it makes us feel. So the form of the upset, to name both the form of the upset and then the source. So the first one is the form, the second one is the source. And then it says number 2, today's idea is useful for application to anything that seems to upset us and can profitably be used throughout the day for that purpose. And the 3 or 4 practices periods that are required should be followed by a minute or so of searching our mind before the application of the idea to each upsetting thought uncovered in the search. So we're going to take a minute to search our mind for the upset and then apply it. And then number 3, it says, if we resist applying the idea to some of the upsetting thoughts more than others, that we are to remind ourselves of 2 cautions stated in the previous lesson. And that was, there are no small upsets. They are equally disturbing to my peace of mind. I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purposes of these exercises, then I will regard them all as the same. Very interesting. Let me go ahead and search my mind for my upset, and then I will go ahead and apply it. Before I get started with that, do you ever wonder about body language? Like, if you noticed, I put my hand up here. This is my left hand. I happen to, this gets totally off the subject, so I probably will try to stick to the subject. Watch some of those police YouTube videos where they're like interrogating someone and they like talk about the body language. It's kind of interesting. All right, back on subject. Okay, I have searched my mind, and so far my instances are surface level, but there are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. So I am going to go with, I am angry at other drivers because I see something that is not there. that make me feel? I am I do not know which upset to put in there. I put the upset in there, I don't know the emotion. Let me retry. I am angry at other drivers for honking at me because I see something that is not there. I am scared, or I am afraid about other drivers honking at me because I see something that is not there. I am angry at my daughter in the morning when I'm taking a shower speaking to me because I see something that is not there. I am stressed about my daughter speaking to me in the morning when I'm taking a shower because I see something that is not there. I am angry at the fact that I had to go do my daughter's laundry at the laundromat so she'd have clothes to go to work because I see something that is not there. I am stressed about the fact that I had to go do laundry at the laundromat because I see something that is not there. I am worried about my financial status because I see something that is not there. Oh wait, I did that one wrong. I am angry at my financial status because I see something that is not there. I am worried about my financial status because I see something that is not there. So the first one is the upset, and the second one is the emotion. So it's a lot of stress on those. Like, it helps identify the upsets and the emotions. And another thing I noticed is that when I'm in a peaceful place like the nature preserve or a park, it takes away the upsets because it's so peaceful. So environments play a part in triggering upsets. Like, I'll give you an example. I am angry at my house being a mess because I see something that is not there. How does that make me feel? I am depressed about my house being a mess because I see something that is not there. It makes sense. We're supposed to do these 3 or 4 times out of the day. I'm going to probably take some notes and find some times to apply this to 3 or 4 times. This practicing is definitely important to retraining our minds and undoing this process. Again, I'd like to thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this journey along with me. And it's really great to see you, although I don't see you, but you see me. So until the next lesson, which will be tomorrow, we'll go ahead and close up this video. Lesson 7 will be tomorrow, so I'll see you here tomorrow. Much love and peace as we go through this together. Peace out.